This video is to those that you're putting in all the work, but you're not seeing the results that you want to see. Because trust me, my friends, I've been that multiple times in life. But once I truly understand the stuff that I will be covering in this video today, my life truly changed. And I want the same to happen to you too, because honestly, I have been contemplating making this video for a while because I don't want to come across sounding woo-woo or wishy-washy. But I decided to go ahead making this one for two main reasons. And the first one is that there's so many videos on the internet out there focusing on being productive, doing more work, hustling. And although those are very important, those alone never gave me the desired results that I wanted. And I want to be completely honest with you here to share what has worked for me. Another reason why I'm making this video is to basically remind myself law of attraction and manifestation has worked well for me in the past, and as I'm going through some challenges at the moment, which I will probably share in the next video, I started to lose sight of what has worked before. So this is a reminder of the change that I need to make in order to get the results that I want. For me, manifestation is about aligning my energy, my frequency to the reality that I want to live in. A lot of people focus on the actions part, for example, things like scripting, journaling, positive self-talk. No single action is going to give you the reality that you want. Manifestation, for me, how I have been doing it and what has worked before for me in the past, is a whole process. And once you execute all these things well, they all work together to align yourself to the frequency of the life that you want to live in. The first thing that you need to understand when it comes to your results or your current reality is that it is an outcome of something. Your results is an outcome of your actions. Your actions are results of your thoughts. What you think you can do, what you think you should do, your mind determine your actions. Have you ever been in a situation where you walk into the room full of people that you don't know, and although you want to go give everyone a handshake and say hi, sometimes your mind telling you that that would come across weird, so you decide to listen to your thought and you act accordingly. And here's the most important bit: your thoughts is actually influenced by your belief. What you believe to be true is what you think is true, and you act accordingly. And therefore, if you want to change your current results, your current life, first and foremost, you need to change your belief before changing anything. So if there is something in life that is not quite working the way you want it to work right now, start off by changing that belief. Maybe you have been trying to get in shape, but somehow you can't seem to do so. And this was exactly my problem when it comes to weight loss or getting into shape. I spent my entire 20s and early 30s going on and off diets. I always gained all that weight back because I didn't really believe that I could be the person who is strong. I didn't fully believe that I could be the person that would be in the body that I have now. I let my belief holding me back for years. All of a sudden, not only I was able to lose that last 5 kilos that I've been trying for decades, I've also maintained it. And maybe what you're struggling with is not fitness. Maybe your income has been stagnated for a while. Maybe your followers aren't growing. Maybe you just can't seem to find the one. I grew up, didn't know until I went to therapy that I just didn't believe that I could be loved, like truly loved by someone. And hence I was never really successful in all the relationships that I had been in. But once I changed that belief, my relationships has got better. And before we move on to the next part of the video, I want to take a moment and thank our sponsor of the video today, which is no other than Skillshare. As a new business owner, one of the very important and practical skills that I realized that didn't get taught at university is social media content creation. And this is a skill that I have been focusing on learning from Skillshare in the past past few months in order to level up my social media marketing for my personal brands and my business. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry experts across illustration, design, productivity, marketing, entrepreneurship, and more. I recently started a course, Social Media Content Creation in Canva, and I already know that the class will massively help me in creating beautiful designs. And if you too want to level up your career, skills, hobbies, join Skillshare today. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. And the book that actually introduced me to how powerful our mind is Having It All by John Assaraf. Here's my note taken while I was reading the book, but it is exactly what I'm sharing in this video, is that our mind is so powerful and our mind actually controls what we do. And therefore, if we recondition our mind or our belief, we can change our actions, our thoughts, and our outcome. And by this point, you might be thinking, okay, how do I recondition my mind or change my belief? And this is where a lot of people talk about doing, which is having a vision board, visualization, positive affirmation. Hi my loves, Editing Poppy here. I can't believe what I just found. I found a vision board that I created a year and a half ago when I started to explore the idea of manifestation, when I didn't know the stuff that I know now. And the reason I'm doing this because I want you to know that I too wasted so much time trying to create a beautiful life for myself. But it wasn't until when I started to change my beliefs, that's when things started to happen for me. Okay, that's it. For me, what has worked in changing my belief is simply talk positively, to look for positivity in any situation, and especially using that positive language towards myself. So for example, what I used to do when I was trying to lose that last 5 kilo was I was saying to myself, I am just a skinny fat girl and I will never lose this weight because that's just who I am. And instead of saying that, I said to myself, I love my body the way it is. I love going to the gym, and gradually I'll get stronger and stronger every day. And the more I talk positively about myself, about the situation, about other people, the mind starts to believe it, and that result in actions that will align myself with the reality that I want to live in. So whatever your desired reality is, you really need to strongly believe that it is achievable for you, because then and only then your brain will make the effort to go get it. Then and only then your brain will be open to opportunities, to ideas, and eventually you'll succeed. I had made this change myself, and I can see how much of an improvement and an impact it had in my life, hence why I'm sharing with you in this video, because I just don't want to gatekeep anymore. So once you got that belief nailed down, the next thing is actions. Not just being productive, doing as much as possible, but it's more about acting like you are already living in that reality. And this is important because otherwise law of attraction or manifestation is just a wishful thinking. Just changing your belief alone is not enough. You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your routine. And I want to be clear here, because wherever you want to be and where you are, there is always a gap. I'm not saying that if you want to be a millionaire, just go buy expensive clothes, expensive watches because you're living a life of a millionaire. Those actions are just purely focused on the fun things that comes with it. What I'm saying is you need to act as if you're living that life given your current circumstances. Ask yourself, what would a millionaire do today? The answer would be not just the fun thing, but that person will also need to go through the hardships, learning new skills, work on multiple projects, saving money so he or she can invest. That's what I mean when I'm talking about act like you're already living in that reality. If you're in your fitness journey and you want to get stronger, you want to be healthy, healthier, you need to ask, what would a healthy person or what would a strong person do today? And more often than not, that person is not just going to be doing the fun things. Every single day, they will have to make smart choices about foods. They will have to push themselves to go to the gym when they don't want to. Every single day, you have to take actions and make decisions as if you're living that life already of someone you want to be, with the good, the bad, and the ugly. And with this, I find this question very helpful. What would someone who is do today in this situation? And this is the part where things like planning your actions, planning your day, or my 12-week year planner really comes handy, because it helps you aligning your daily and weekly actions to the reality that you want to live in. The third element is not as important as the first two, but it is something that is worth talking about, and that is confidence. And what I mean by confidence is also eliminating the doubts and the fear. You know, like I said, when there is a gap between who you are now and where you want to be, when you take those daily actions or when you live life, you're already living that reality. There will be times where you won't be feeling as confident because it is so out of your comfort zone, but you need to automatically always reaffirm yourself that this is actually achievable for you and that you can have the life that you want, and therefore perform these tasks, these actions with confidence, because the desired reality is yours for the grabbing. This is something I do every single day, you know, running a business, managing a team of 5 in a foreign country. As a minority ethnic woman, doubts and fear are always there. But every day that I go into work, every day that I perform my task, I do them with confidence, because that is actually the only way that you can achieve the things that you want. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it doesn't come across as wishy-washy, but really all I wanted to do, the reason why I started this channel to begin with, is to share what has worked for me, and these tips actually worked. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found the success in everything that you want to do in life. I appreciate every single one of you, and I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.